We are on our way to the Bachelor finale.
Shimmy for Joey. Shimmy for Joey. Shimmy for Joey. Shimmy for Joey.
Well, what if he's an engaged man tonight?
Yeah, we can still shimmy for him.
We're
shimmying for love.
We're
exactly.
Shimmying for love.
Shimmying for love.
Shimmying for
love wins.
Yeah.
Love wins. We're doing it. We're so excited.
We are so excited. We don't know what to expect whatsoever.
No.
We don't know what we're allowed to do, what we're allowed to say, what's going on. So we're just going to show up. Noah's with us.
We are so excited to go to the Bachelor finale, see who Joey picks.
We are so excited, and we're excited to bring you along with us. So come on, guys.
Let's go.
A lot on camera, or then they'll say,
No, we will not. That will be sealed. Hey, but if you want to fan to us, the crowd will go wild. They'll go wild on Twitter for us.
How does that make you feel?
Oh, it's really hard to explain.
So you can stand up and stretch out. Keep that energy going.
All right, ladies, we're back in studio. Bam, time travel. Thank you, Coors Lights.
Thank you, Coors.
Delicious, amazing Coors. We love you. Gosh, this is actually so cold.
really cold.
It's like, it's amazing.
I know you.
Yeah.
I know you want it.
It's
kinda
so
do.
cold. It's
Ooh,
amazing.
it's so
Crack
refreshing.
it
I know.
open.
I am going to crack it open.
Go ahead.
because
Go ahead,
we
Kelly.
We missed our in-studio cutting stems.
Yes.
And this is my favorite part of cutting stems, to be honest.
Exactly.
You guys
So you can really, we'll let you enjoy that one,
Yeah.
you know? But we're back.
Thank you.
We were at the Bachelor finale. We're back in studio. We had so much fun. It was amazing. You guys just watched all the footage. And we haven't really gotten to chat about
We missed you.
the rest of the show. You know, we did
missed
miss
you guys so much.
And
in,
Trent.
in a
He's
ridiculous,
also
and Trent too. Trent too.
He's not here
we
again.
missed Trent, and people are like, "Where's Trent?" The guy's golfing.
He's
That's all we
golfing.
can
That
say
man
is he's
golfs.
golfing somewhere.
That man golfs. He
Yep.
is golfing. He's literally golfing right now in Texas, I think. But no, first of all, seeing you guys pop up in the reaction box, I was screaming bloody murder the entire time. Just so exciting. I am so curious about the behind the scenes stuff at that finale. I know that Trent has kind of given us like a little bit of an insight on it, whatever.
Yeah.
But how exactly do they work through commercials, and then also how is the stage like when they're like, all right, places people,
Yeah.
let's go. How does that look? I'm so curious.
It's crazy because I think Trent has a totally different experience because when they tape the women tell all or the men tell all, whatever, they're there for hours and hours and hours because it's not live. So they film a ton and then they have to cut it down. Because this is live, it moves like just like the show is on TV. Really. Like
Amazing. Yeah.
We're sitting in our seats, Jesse Palmer opens the show, and then on the screen, like we watch the episode, and then there's obviously the hype man there.
hype man,
He's telling
big-
everybody to
Ooh, a
to
hype
clap.
man.
Oh yeah, reactions, clap. Ooh, quiet, we're clear. Yeah.
Did you guys like practice? Was he like, okay, we're gonna practice? Like when I do this,
Oh, he
you
wanted
do this.
big reactions.
Well, he
Hell
came
yeah.
over to our section and he was like, "You guys are the reaction
Yep.
section, so like, give it your all." And we, and most importantly, Noah, really gave it his all.
Yep.
You did give
Now,
it your
my
all, and
question-
I was proud of you. Every
I
time
wish
they
you could
shoot
see the raw footage.
You looked so distraught in some parts, and I was like, Noah is putting on the performance of a
was.
lifetime.
If the
Like,
Golden
you guys were
Bachelor girls
great.
didn't block me, you would have seen
The
performance of a lifetime.
Right,
So
for
true.
real. Now, my question to you, Kelly, is seeing Noah there, we had to bring Noah. He produces, he films, he had to do all those things. Were you kind of like, get out of here, Noah?
I was
like, were you
yes.
kind of like,
I
were you
won't
kind of
lie.
like, get out of the way?
I was like, does Noah deserve to be there? No, probably not. But I understand.
Well, yeah,
the
it's
need.
like I was also like filming you guys.
you know
like,
what?
I
That's
was-
why I said
No,
we
of
needed
course.
you to
Of
come
course,
film.
Of course. No, in reality, no. This was a specific situation. You guys were in LA. The timing was so perfect, and it's like you had to be there. You had to go.
Yep.
And Noah's.
We missed you.
You appreciate it. Thank
Yeah.
you for missing me. That,
Yep.
I
know.
honestly am gonna cry. Like it's so kind. But no, I think that the watching it at home and kind of knowing a little bit about what goes on behind the scenes or whatever, it does make it more exciting, like knowing people that you know are there. Like every time it would go to a commercial, I'd immediately go to like one of your stories because you kept posting, I think, in between being like commercial break, blah, blah, blah. And I was dying to see what was going on, to like feel the energy of the room. Because that was what was most interesting during this finale. There were so many ups and downs and so many truly shocking moments. I have to say it.
What
Jesse
did
Palmer
you
was right.
think of the finale itself? How it ended? Who he picked?
I thought it was
we
great.
didn't get to talk about that.
I thought it was so good. And I think that this whole season, we've really been talking a lot about how it's different from all the others in the way of like the drama is low. There really isn't a lot of like, you know, there was the manufactured bullshit with Maria early on in the season. But other than that, it was very much a season of like love and heartbreak and maturity and whatever. And so to see this all come together in this kind of ending, I was truly shocked. They got me again. Yeah. You know, I'll never quit them. I'll never quit The Bachelor. It's just when you think you're out, they pull you back in.
Right. Now, what about the Bachelorette announcement? You just mentioned Maria. People thought she was going to be the Bachelorette.
Yes.
We didn't get to talk to you about that. How do you feel?
I am interested to see how it's going to go.
You're a Jen fan.
You guys know I'm a Jen fan.
Yeah,
I
you
was
are.
a Jen fan day one. I like Jen. I think I went on record being like, she's hot, she's cool, whatever. Do I think she'll be a great Bachelorette? It is to be seen.
Right.
I never
And
once
that's
thought.
that's their own fault. Because
Completely.
they just didn't show her that much. She just really didn't get that much airtime.
No,
so
she didn't.
we don't really know what her personality is like.
Right.
And I think too that you can tell by her conversation with Jesse that she's nervous.
Yeah.
You can tell that doesn't really know what to do just yet. Like it's brand new for her probably. Like she's not quite sure. And I think too that she's wanting to bring that like fun element that Maria may have brought, you know.
Right.
It turns out they're friends, I guess, which I didn't
Yeah,
know
they are
I didn't know they were
friends.
good friends.
Yep.
And what did you guys think? Like, what was the energy when they like went to Maria in the audience and she was like, she's gonna be great, and they kind of like cut away from her. Like it was awkward watching
I
on
guess
TV.
We didn't see that
It
part.
was really weird
Her
on TV.
mic wasn't really working
okay.
that well in
That makes
in the room. Like I couldn't
Yeah.
really hear
Yeah.
what she first said.
We really couldn't either.
But then you see Jesse
yeah,
Palmer. He
yeah.
was kind of like telling everyone to come on stage. He was like, "Come up here, come up here,
Yeah,
everybody,
yeah,
they
come
did
up
the shot
here."
thing
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
everyone. So it was like they're all trying to, obviously do the camaraderie and rah because honestly, like Jen just never even crossed my like. I stood up and went
Not
Jen,
once.
like because maybe it's because we didn't even see her. Like they kept her hidden, which makes sense. So like
True.
we saw Maria, we saw Lexi, we saw Kelsey T, like we saw all the other girls around and in their seats. So in my head, I'm like, okay, well, if it's not Daisy, maybe it's Maria. If it's not Maria, maybe it's Lexi. If it's not Lexi, maybe it's Kelsey T. Like I just because
there were
they
a lot of like people
they
that you
were
would
there.
think it would be them.
Right,
over,
they were all
over
there,
Jen,
but
no
granted,
offense,
of
Jen.
I was
course
like, are
they-
they going to bring Maria up from
Yeah.
the stands?
Right.
Yeah.
Of
Is
course,
this going to be the
Everyone
announcement?
thought that.
Yeah.
Like that's how it looked
Well,
going
Maria
into it.
also
Like,
got up from her seat for a little while towards
Yeah.
the end, so she wasn't in her seat. So
We
I
saw
kept
that
looking
on
at Maria
TV.
being like, "Oh my god, she's not in her seat anymore." Like
it was
They
noticeable.
faked us out because the camera was so like set for a while, like
Yeah.
on Maria. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, clearly she's gonna
Yeah.
be like a
It's
now.
yeah, they
obviously
just
her.
were trying to get
Well,
her
at one
reaction
point
shots.
She was gone. You could tell she was gone, and when she came back, they showed her in the audience. She had a microphone on, so that's
Yeah.
why they were
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
"Oh my god!" Like here she
Yeah,
comes.
they mic'd her up
It's-
to get that reaction to Jen, and then it was
For
also
sure.
like bringing Daisy out to be like she could be the Bachelorette was like also
That was
kind
so
of bizarre.
weird. Question: why did they brought out who's sitting on the stage? I forget who was sitting on the stage first. And then they brought out Kelsey again.
It was
Or no, it was
Daisy.
Daisy.
Yeah.
And then they were like, let's bring her out. And then it was Kelsey
Kelsey again, yeah.
Why did they do that? Do we know?
I mean, I think they just wanted to jump on the whole like
they're just really trying to
camaraderie,
scare
like
everybody.
just because not even that necessarily. I think because Daisy and Kelsey just had that powerful moment in the finale. They were
Sure.
like, let's have the girls talk again.
Oh, I see.
maybe.
And just to bring her out to like say
Yeah.
hey.
Yeah.
The way they set it up, it sounded like they were about to again reveal the Bachelorette. Like it was like,
Yeah,
and here
totally.
she is, and then it was Kelsey.
I
again.
felt like they were just adding time.
Yeah.
Like I think
Had
they
to
were just
be.
like, all
Had to
right, we
be.
gotta fill
I
these
got
3
got.
hours.
I got with Daisy.
I saw your
and
tweet.
I tweeted it. I was
Yeah.
like breaking news. Daisy, how embarrassing for me. Like it was mortifying.
You were just
But a
excited.
I was excited.
I mean, that's what they wanted to happen, obviously.
Yeah.
So-
Obviously,
But,
it
like,
seemed so clear, and then
not
immediately
great.
it was like no.
If that's what they wanted to happen, not great to Jen because then you just got everyone excited. And
Yeah,
then
it was
Yeah.
weird.
Right.
It kind of backfired a little bit.
Yeah.
And granted, like just even like the cheers, you kind of hear the muffled noise. She comes out. You don't really hear Jesse Palmer really hit that like, here comes Daisy. Like she could be the next Bachelorette. Because the way he said that to me was so bizarre. I was like, if she was the Bachelorette, he would have been like, welcome, our new Bachelorette Daisy. Like he wouldn't have given her that weird iffy intro. And I mean, there was a reason why he did that. So
it just, it definitely came across a little strange. It seemed like a jumble. It seemed like it all kind of was like, ooh, what's going on here? Something maybe is amiss. But I think Jen, we'll see.
It was a great show.
Do you think best Bachelor ever, Joey?
Yes,
best Bachelor ever?
I do.
I agree.
Ben Higgins is shaking in his boots somewhere. He has been dethroned wholeheartedly.
And just everything about
what
Joey,
an angel.
truly. And we sent it in the group chat, but we actually haven't, I don't think, said this publicly anywhere, but Joey's mom sent us
yes.
sent
Oh
us
my
an
God.
I was wondering if you guys
Sent
said that
us-
out loud.
That was
Such a sweet email.
like Joey's mom sent us an email. It's like the Chicks in the Office email, which was so cute. Noah saw it and sent it to us. We were like, oh my God, we immediately, wrote her back. But it was just like, oh, girls, like, I didn't realize that was you who were there. Like, I wish we met. Like, thank you so much for your support of Joey all season. Like, loved listening to your recaps. It was an adorable email.
Really, really
she
sweet.
did-
Very like mom email.
Yeah.
Like it's
Totally.
just so cute.
So
kind.
like that's
It was
that's where
precious.
Joey gets
getting the mom approval.
Yeah.
Like we were
Oh,
like,
oh,
oh my
yeah.
God. The fact that she looks at us as okay interviewers and not some slimy little journalists.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
we're good in her
Absolutely.
book.
I don't think she'd be saying that about other pots.
No, I don't know.
Only you
I
guys.
don't know. We made it to the top of her list.
Top of
So
the list.
shout out to Joey's mom and his family and to Joey for being best Bachelor.
He's
ever.
just such I really think that how genuine he is shines through, and I think that's why everybody loves him so much. Like he is so, what you see is what you get. He's really honest and kind, and just not once did I ever think like, oh, this guy's in it for the wrong reasons. Like I never thought that.
And I'm so excited to just follow them now. Like
Yeah, you follow
they're
them?
like
I follow them both. Yeah,
same. And
I never
think-
really do follow the leads. I usually don't because I avoid
Same,
the
I got
spoilers.
got.
Well, yeah. Did you tell that story?
We talked about it in the interview with Joey. And now I follow them both. So,
Gotta
and now
follow
I'm
them.
I thought that
following
was
the
so
journey.
funny that like on the night that it's like his biggest night, like
Yeah.
and he's like, why don't you follow me?
That's what he's stressed about.
No, he literally
It's
was like,
hilarious.
why?
He's
like, why
I don't
don't-
get it. And I was like, here's my answer.
It's
and
so
now I follow
funny.
you both. And now we can all follow them and follow their journey.
Also, how powerful. Were you like?
I honestly walked out of that bar being like, damn, on this big night.
On his big night, his one
Yeah,
concern.
I was like, oh my
is
gosh.
whether or not she follows me.
it
Who,
was so
who else
fun.
did you guys see? I'm sure you could talk about it. You don't have to repeat it otherwise. But who are your favorite people to see and meet? I know there, our boy. Oh, so loud. I know our boy Sean was there. We got to see him.
It was
in the flesh.
honestly
Finally
lovely.
we got to
Tanner.
We
connect.
caught up. We had a great conversation. We
Yep.
hung out at the table at the bar with Sean and Tanner for a long time.
They were
That's
lovely.
and that was a lot of fun. And
Tanner
we
equally
were-
hot in person.
He's a handsome guy for
Okay,
sure. He's
okay.
tall. Kelly,
Just
he's
checking.
pretty tall. He's pretty tall.
He's a
Just
good-looking guy.
checking.
Yeah, yeah.
Can confirm.
Oh yeah, you can confirm as well. All right. I'm just doing
No,
my due diligence
absolutely.
here.
You're going to slide?
Yeah. Oh well, you
And
never know.
No,
you never know.
It would be worthwhile, I think.
Is he moving to San Diego? In that case, no.
He does
No
post
offense.
a lot.
What
It's a
he
lot
said.
of personal training content, though. Which
Oh,
is,
I'm
it's
sorry.
tough.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Which not to knock
That's
his
fine.
business. Good for him.
No, that's
But-
great. But for me, no, he would
Yeah.
get sick of me quick.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
couch
Yeah,
layer.
exactly.
I did just buy
Exactly.
a little. I did just buy a little walking treadmill though. Watch out.
Those are great.
I have one of
Watch
those. They're
out.
great. They are.
I
great.
actually love it.
Yeah.
I love it a lot. But anyway,
But no, they were lovely, and we got to talk about Sean's Chipotle video, which we talked about
yeah.
at length on Cutting Stems. But Sean
yeah.
did not realize that we even talked about it. / he was so happy that it never made that video never made its rounds within the Bachelor community.
oh my God, so true.
So we sent it to Tanner.
We exposed
so,
him.
You know,
Oh,
we made
amazing.
sure
Oh, yeah,
that,
blow it right
that
up.
Tanner
Blow it
has that,
right
and
up.
they could all laugh about
How
that.
many years ago
so
was that for him?
That was
I would
fun.
laugh
I mean,
at
oh my
that.
God,
2018.
That's
yeah,
so
yeah,
long ago.
yeah,
You can laugh
exactly.
about that now.
Yeah. He's changed.
Oh no, he
He's
laughs about it.
different.
We all had a good time.
was great.
So it was very, very nice. And honestly, everybody everybody was so nice.
Yeah, everyone
all
was great.
everybody that we met.
Did
and
you? I don't
you know
think
who
I
was there,
asked.
which was funny.
Who?
We didn't even really talk about her too much, but Cassie.
Really?
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Well,
what
there
has she
wasn't
been up
much
to?
to say.
No, like
we
and she didn't
speak
have. We didn't speak to her. We didn't
Right,
know,
right.
but even just like
I'm
her
shocked
being there
by that.
was just a little surprising to me in the fact that she would even like want
she
to
by
go to a
herself?
Bachelor thing. And she had a friend with
I
her.
think she was
Oh,
with a
okay,
friend.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh well, good for her.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't- I
Maybe
don't
she just
follow
really
her.
enjoyed Joey's season. She wanted to go to the
she
finale.
wanted to-
That's lovely.
I was just waiting for Barb to show up. Like I was like, man, is
I
Barb
would have
going
been
to be here?
starstruck.
Imagine.
I would have actually
Yeah.
been starstruck.
No, without question.
Every once in a while, those TikToks come up of
Yes.
Peter's season
Yep.
of Barb in the finale, and it never gets old.
Never.
Peter
I
is-
watched. I had one come up on my TikTok recently. I watched it again. I was like, I kind of forgot like how
Oh, yeah.
she talked about Hannah Ann like with Madison in that
Get
seat.
her
Like,
home.
oh my,
Bring
but
her
like
home to
after the
us.
final
It was
rose, like she
crazy.
was ruthless.
And when
she was
Hannah Ann
whispering to her husband.
Yeah, and when Hannah Ann like
nuts.
was like roasting Peter and Barb was hands in the air
Yeah.
clapping,
Oh,
being like
man.
roast my son.
Unbelievable.
It was fantastic.
behavior.
So it wasn't a finale like that, but it was a fantastic finale overall. And Joey, A+.
Absolutely.
A+++++.
A+ all around.
Thank you, Coors Light. I think
big
you know
thanks.
that we had a great time this season, and that wraps up the official.
Wait, I have one more
end.
question. Did
Okay.
you get to meet Jesse Palmer?
Oh
No.
no!
Good.
He might
'Cause
be
he's still on
no,
the list.
I want him to be a
To be
mystery
honest,
to me.
He was
Okay.
standing right
True.
in front of us.
And to be honest,
True.
he
Never meet your heroes.
He did
So
did go around and mingle with everybody. Like he talked to
Yeah.
a lot of people in the crowd.
Yeah.
We just like that felt like ooh.
No, I
But
didn't.
also,
I didn't. I honestly
he's
just
been-
want to keep
Did we
him.
not have him?
He was on
yeah.
the show.
I was gonna say we've had him on our show.
Right.
It was via
Oh,
Zoom. It was
oh,
via
oh,
Zoom.
oh, Zoom.
but-
No,
Yeah,
I want to keep him
yeah.
at a distance. Like
Yeah.
I don't want
No,
to
that's
know
fair.
the host.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I want a mystery.
You can't.
It was
right, you're right.
interesting
Can't
to
meet your
see,
heroes.
like,
But he
'cause
was schmoozing.
when we were watching the actual show be played on the screen, and Jesse was just out there the whole time watching it with everyone, so you could
he
see
was
his,
practicing
like,
his lines.
practicing
Hilarious.
some lines, reading
Yeah.
the teleprompter.
Really?
you
Yeah,
know?
he was like reading the lines to himself.
Yep.
See, like if I saw that, I think I'd like him a lot more.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
that's
I-
all very
it was endearing.
And
It
that's
was,
why
for
by
sure.
the end I was
Cares.
like, I don't want to meet him. It's just
Yeah.
So
too,
true.
Too good, you know?
Can't shatter the illusion.
Exactly,
Whatever,
exactly.
whatever we've built up in our heads.
Yes.
Oh,
Right.
fabulous. Well, good.
It was a beautiful,
wonderful.
beautiful time. We love
You guys
talking about
looked
this
great.
season. Thank
Oh,
you
thank
so
you.
much.
Wonderful.
Thank
always,
you so much.
As always.
Thank you.
And thank you to
Noah,
Coors
you
Light.
too. You did look good,
One
Noah.
more
No hat. I
final.
loved it.
Yeah, that was a rule.
Yeah. Was
Yeah.
it?
I didn't know that going in. I just was like, I shouldn't wear a hat.
Did you
but
wear- oh,
they
good.
did
Well,
say, like,
John
at one
Henry
point-
wore a hat.
Yeah, John
and they
Henry wore a hat. They
told him to-
actually spoke on the loudspeaker. Somebody made an announcement and was like, any baseball hats, like, please take them off. If you looked around the crowd, there was literally one person. It was just John Henry.
my God,
and
that sucks.
he continued to wear it. And they kept saying, like, it's you. There's one person,
Yeah.
like,
Oh my
so that he
God.
eventually had to take it off. Yeah.
Did his hair look bad underneath?
I'm sure that's why he thought. I didn't
I'm
really.
sure.
I didn't
No,
really look
it
close
didn't.
enough.
It honestly
didn't seem that bad. Yeah.
I think
I
he
wonder
just.
what the
I think
reasoning for
I think it
that
was
is.
just maybe the look.
What do people have against hats? Bars, all
Because
the like.
it's not.
No, it's just
they're too
I don't know,
casual.
it's like a cleaner look for TV.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Also, this is
like
a fancy
brand-
event.
it's the
This is the
final
Bachelor
rose.
finale. Yeah,
Also,
it's the final rose.
Hats normally have a lot of branding, you know. So
So true.
Yeah, that could be it too.
Yeah.
So true.
It's the final rose.
Yeah.
You gotta look dapper.
Right, whenever you go on TV, they tell you not to like wear a big logo or anything. A lot of
Yeah.
hats
Yeah,
have
yeah.
logos.
You don't look like a
That's true.
schlub.
Yeah.
You gotta look nice. Anyway.
Well, thanks, Coors Light.
That wraps it
Fabulous.
up, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in, and that ends this season of The Bachelor.